Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Ghost Storying. I'm psychic medium Amy Shuford, and today we have another cemetery exploration video. It's going to be a little different, probably a lot different than most of them that I have done. So let's get started. Today we are in Gastonia, North Carolina at the Oakwood Cemetery. And I am way back in the back because, as y'all know, if you're fans of this channel, that whenever I do these cemetery explorations, 9 times out of 10, the gardeners come. So I'm trying to stay away from the lawnmowers as much as possible. And this cemetery actually isn't that large. Appears to be probably larger than it really is on camera. Also, I'm trying to kind of go shade to shade because if you watched my last 2 videos, I kind of overdid it in the heat with my MS. But the big difference today is that normally I come in, and y'all know I love cemeteries, and I kind of do more, I guess, cemetery wandering. Look at all the different monuments and mausoleums and really come to pay our respects. And I don't seek messages for a lot of reasons as a psychic medium in a cemetery. But obviously, if people want to tell their story, if they need their stories told, then they'll approach. But today I am here to speak to a certain individual. I just saw someone, a spirit. I thought it was a person, but they were a person. Sorry to them, but they hid. You can come forward if you want, which you normally don't hear me say in a graveyard. I'm going to turn this around here. Here we have Mary Elizabeth Rhine, born date November 10th, 1873, transition date November 16, 1929. They really wanted me to highlight that. I had a feeling this would happen, and I'm getting overloaded already before I've even gotten out why I'm here and who I want to speak to. But there is a lady in mourning. You see those 2 monuments? She was going between, and she's right behind here. She didn't tell me she's in mourning, but she's wearing traditional mourning dress, is what I hear. If you want your story told, I can tell it. I'm going to turn y'all around. Y'all, when I had to grab my dark smoky, and when I say dark smoky, I mean black. And this is a stone that is with me forever. Ooh, I just need a little extra so I'm not crowded. But this is Mary Elvira Bell. I say I do like her middle name. Born date November 1st, 1848. Transition date March 19th, 1939. The wife of William Bell, daughter of Jane Plonk Robinson. I can't read the first part of it, I'm sorry. And here is William Bell. Born date April 8, 1847. Transition date August 19th, 1903. Okay, we're gonna make our way through. Oh my gosh. Y'all, Martin Shuford Reed. October 4th, 1906. Transition October 14, 1965. Interesting. Might we be relatives? I don't know. Ruth Withers Reed, born December 30th, 1906, transition June 1st, 2003. Oh my. Y'all, look at this. Shuford. As far as I know, they're not my relatives, but I don't know. Let's see. Oy. Excuse me, y'all. Martin Harry Shuford, March 6, 1892. Transition March 25th, 1922. First Lieutenant, 27th Division, World War. Overseas service, May 1918 to March 1919. Thank you for your service. Ada Lowry Shuford, born date February 28, 1876. Transition May 15, 1957. Frances Carpenter, wife of Martin H. Shuford, born date April 22, 1849. Transition September 27, 1913. A lot of my people were from like the Lincolnton area. Everybody came over from Germany though, via Pennsylvania. Martin H. Shuford, born date June 2nd, 1839. Transition January 12th, 1917. I guess there was another reason I was pulled back here, right? Okay. So, let me go up this way and then we'll talk about why I'm here today. Obviously, we know there's lots of reasons, but we'll talk about why I'm doing things a little different. Here is Anne Moore Helms, August 1921, transition March 1990. He that believeth in me hath everlasting life. James Robert Helms, born date November 20th, 1921. Transition March 7th, 1984. God giveth his beloved sleep. Y'all, my mouth is getting so pasty. That's what happens normally when I do a lot of readings, or if I was doing energy healing. There's just a lot of people, but they have started to move away. That energy kind of gets released when you start talking to people. And when that lady who is in mourning appeared over there, it kind of helps relieve it a little. Y'all, I'm really being drawn over to this tree. But can you see that there's a lawnmower over there parked. We'll come back. We're close to where I want to go, but I'm afraid it's just really loud for you guys. Brookshire. Haynes, Brookshire. Born February 1937, transition April 20th, 2020. It's really recent. Robert F. Haynes. He served in the Air Force in Korea. Thank you for your service. Born April 15, 1932, transition November 1st, 1995. In Flossie. C. Haynes, born August 20th, 1909, transition February 21st, 1981. Pretty old cemetery. Here we have John Millen, born February 25th, 1812, and transitioned April 22nd, 1895. Walk around and see if they have anything listed on these little stones. I don't see anything, but heavenly blessings to whoever is here. Okay, y'all, I think either the gardeners are finished or they're taking a break. So we may head over to the two places I really want to stop at. But first of all, listen to the beautiful chimes. Second of all, see how close their houses are to the cemetery? That's a no for me. I don't know that it's really good to be around all this dead energy. But it is beautiful. Oh, thank you for the breeze. All right, this person wanted to be highlighted. William L. Rankin, North Carolina. 424 engineers, World War I, December 13, 1893, and October 3rd, 1966. Thank you so much for your service. And here is Tulip Beard Rankin, born August 8th, I think that is, 1897. Transition January 16, 1985. So here's a funny story. As I was just walking over to the Rankins, I said out loud, I didn't have it on camera, I wish I did, but I was like, man, get out. This person told me to get out, and I was like, wow, I've already been told to get out once. And Mr. Rankin said, yeah, don't worry about him. So I won't. And then I thought, is that Mr. Rankin? He's like, yeah. All right, y'all. Now that spirit has seemed to settle a little, and it doesn't seem as loud, I'm going to go ahead and tell you why I'm here today and why this is different for me. Why I'm coming and actually coming to talk to a specific person, opening that up, is that I saw a video of Dalen's 1/3 of the Ghost Brothers, and his flight got delayed or canceled or something like that, and I saw that he was in Charlotte, and I was like, oh my gosh, let me look at this. And then come to find out, he took a car in order to try and get to his destination on time, and he came to this cemetery. And also, I might say, I was like, what in the world? You're like 10 minutes from us at our Waffle House. What? I would have come and talked to you about the White Hat Society, but that's okay. So here we are. I keep getting distracted. distracted to go over here. Now, I'll put Dalen's information right here. Y'all probably already know. If you don't, then if you like the cemetery explorations I do, you'll probably love what he does. Because he will bring a spirit box and speak to spirits. The graveyard shift. So he came to do a quick session here and settled on this mausoleum to come in peace and speak to the person who is here. However, the camera kept turning off. They weren't having it. And he wanted somebody to research and find out why this person didn't want to talk to him. So let's do that. All right, y'all. So we are here at, can you see that? Can you read that? Reagan. Mr. Reagan has a very nice mausoleum here. Crypt. Whatever the proper word is. So let's go talk to him. Okay, first of all, we're gonna clean this off. This is for Betty Gibson Caldwell. The wife of George Washington Reagan. Born date 1871, transition 1947. And here we have Mr. Reagan, George Washington Reagan, born 1846, transitions 1936. Soldier, farmer, merchant, banker, textile manufacturer, and landowner. A builder in the city of Gastonia. Captain of industry, a pioneer in the industrial renaissance of the, quote, New South. Mayor of the city of Gastonia, philanthropist, leader in the Presbyterian Church, a Christian gentleman. His life and career was a romance of industry. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glory your Father which is in heaven, St. Matthew 5:16. This tablet was placed here by his grateful descendants January 1st, 1992. All right. Soldier, so thank you for your service. Here we are, Mr. Reagan. Take a look in there. It's pretty. Y'all know, you already know I'm not the best photographer. Ooh, that is really beautiful. Thank you for letting us come over here. I know. Well, thank you for letting us come over here. Now, if you'd like to come forward and speak to me, tell your story, you can. But also, on a personal note, I'd really like to know why you did not want to speak to Dalen. He's a very nice gentleman. Okay, so I heard what I was gonna say. You already know. You already know. But why don't you, I know that wasn't you who said that, so just let me know, because y'all didn't want me here. In fact, you told me to leave. And not only did I have to grab my dark smoky, I also grabbed my olive cross. Not because y'all are bad, you're not nice right now. You're not nice. Does anybody want to come forward besides telling me to leave and give me some distinct information here? Y'all, I had to come to the car and get something to drink. Now I'm being pulled over to this tree while the gardener is taking a break. So we're gonna go over here and then And then we'll try again. See if we can get some help with that. You already know, Dalen. Oh, let me turn this around. Annie Mae, infant. Heavenly blessings to you. I can't see. I can't see her born and transition dates. It's really loud down here, but I wanted to come by this tree. I needed to come by this tree. Get my spine up on it. Let it help to ground me and transmute the dirty bath water energy. You know, it's really difficult for me to do this because I really try to be respectful. I mean, not try, hopefully I am. But you know, there's a couple things going on here. They don't like my type either, so. There's a lot of layers in that. A lot of layers. You guys see that dragonfly? It just came to visit me. It's a big sign of spirit for me. Also butterflies, but especially yellow butterflies. It's kind of like saying it's okay. You know, I always say I'm trying to get it, but I can't see what they're doing on here. Infant son of L.H. and M.A. Long. Birth and transition date December 8th, 1889. Heavenly blessings to you. I was drawn here because I'm thinking, wouldn't that be just a beautiful resting place under these trees? Here's another infant doll of Will Y. and Eunice B. Warren. Birth and transition date September 25, 1915. Here is Sea Park. I just love that stained glass. Can you see that? I thought I would give the other folks a rest. They just don't want me over there. All right, y'all. So I came back to the far end where it's quieter since the gardeners started again. And I don't mind telling you, I got wing slapped. So, although, you know, if you've been watching this channel, I don't use equipment. That's not what I do. The first time, I've done it twice ever. This with the Ovilus. I guess I did it once with the phone spirit box with my sister, because she's not a medium and she really wants to do that and communicate. It's, for me, it's just like, I don't know, a family reunion at Thanksgiving, and everybody's crowded in a too small house, and everybody's talking to each other, talking over each other, trying to get your attention, trying to get somebody else's attention. Yeah, that's a lot. It's very confusing instead of just talking to one person, or several people who want to come forward in in an orderly fashion. Human nature doesn't change a lot whether you're on the other side or not. But we can change, is where I'm going with this. So as I was thinking of what to say, of how to wrap this up, and should I say it? How can I say it? Look, they don't like Dalen, our type, meaning several things. To them, you have to think of the times, right? And we are all spiritual beings. We are all in different levels on our way to ascension. You don't know how far someone has come and what their journey involves and what's ahead of them. But in that era, on one hand, people who communicate with the dead, they don't like it. They consider it, some people, disrespectful, witchcraft, whereas the other gentleman who is really nice from World War I, and everybody else has been nice except for the peanut gallery that hasn't yet progressed, right? They're still kind of where they were. They're still where they were at that time. So, and let me not make a blanket statement. Not everybody, okay, because I know y'all, I just have to say it like it is. I've learned. I have to say what's real and put it in a fashion that can reach the most people. And as my best friend will tell me, she's like, look, he's a gentleman of a certain time frame. Okay, we saw that he was a landowner. He was a soldier in the Confederacy. There's a Confederate cross at his grave. And he ain't down with Brown. And he don't like my family. My family's a panda bear. And he don't like me from way back either. From a past life, which is a whole nother story. How they all know, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I was just born this way. I have no idea. But I do know that we are all souls on different levels of progression, of ascension. And I'm really impressed to share with you guys, to let you know that you are loved more than you will ever know. Not as man loves, but as God loves. This is Amy Shuford, Psychic Medium. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Ghost Story. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment. I love you all, and I'll catch you next time. Y'all, I was reminded, I hope you can hear this, but I was halfway through the cemetery when I was reminded that I didn't tell you why I was wing slapped. I was wing slapped because I found an old digital recorder that I used a long time ago for a podcast. And I thought, I should bring it with me and just have it recording. So maybe they can try the EVP thing while I'm talking to Mr. Reagan. And I heard no. And I grabbed it anyways and put it in my pocket. And it was like, no, no, no. So they don't like that. No. Nope. Technology, witchcraft, ooh, no.